Welcome to the walkthrough of StarStreetSports.com. Visiting the homepage of StarStreet Sports, users are first greeted with a clear call to action, which is to sign up with Facebook to begin using the site. There's not a lot of text. It's very clear what you do here on the site. You buy and sell shares of the teams you love and make bucks as they go up and hopefully not down. So we're going to sign in with Facebook. You're instantly connected. What's great is signing in with Facebook means that the sign-up process is really easy. The barrier to entry is low, decreasing the bounce rate. What's also good about using Facebook is that you get real people's names and pictures instead of a bunch of strange usernames and symbols and a lot of empty picture slots with just a default avatar instead. So you instantly see your current friends that are playing. Right now, just John is on the site, aside from me. But you are prompted here in the middle to add your other friends. You can select them, or you can start typing in a name. So I'll invite Alhan and Zach. So I'm going to send them an invitation. It's all done through Facebook. And then while I'm in the process of inviting people, it tries to do an upsell and get me to invite my Gmail friends as well. I'm going to skip that step. So it just sent. There's also an incentive. It's play money, but there's a $50 bonus for all the friends I've invited. And then we've got a leaderboard here, which is a great incentive to compete. People like to compare themselves to other users to know where they stand. So it shows me the top 10 users and then it ranks me. So I'm down here at $1,005. And then once I'm ready to begin, I've got a start trading button up here, another one that's persistent on every page up in the top right corner, and then I've got one down here at the bottom. So it's good that there's call to actions all over the place. I think the site might benefit from having another one here in the middle, but nonetheless there are 3 of them. So now I begin playing. We're here on the trading floor, if you will, of the site. Or the market, as they call it, and you just buy and sell teams, sort of like a stock market, based on if you think they're going to win or not. So I'm a big fan of the Brazilian team, so I'm going to buy Brazil. I say how many shares I want to buy. Say 10. I can also type in this box, so it's very user friendly. And then I click. Or sorry, I have to bid a price. So it tells me the buy price up here is at 110. So I could try to adjust it down to 109. See what happens. So I bid 109. That means it's a pending order now. No one's sold it to me yet at that amount. If I want to try and buy one at 110, I click on it and I can see that these are the shares that are actually available. So there's one at three shares at 115. So I'm going to buy those. And so there we go. Every action has a share feature here, which is a great call to action CTA, and helps create awareness of the site among my friends by clicking the share button. I do have to allow it right now, but after I allow it for the first time, it doesn't ask for permission in the future, and it'll share it on my wall. What's really smart that that StarStreet did here is, instead of asking for permission to post to my wall, which a lot of users are hesitant to do, instead of asking for that permission when I first connected with Facebook, it waited until the moment it actually needs it. So now I'm already engaged with the site, I already trust it, I'm using it, I'm much more likely to grant this permission. Whereas if they asked for permission to post to my wall up front, I might have been a bit hesitant, walked away from the site, given up on it. So actually I'm going to change my mind, not allow it, instead of spamming my friends. It's nice, it doesn't nag me at all, it just continues on with the process. I can click close. Continue using on. There's great help features up here. It might help if this was a little bit bigger. Some good interactive mouse over effects. What I especially like is that you're getting a pop-in here in a bit of a light box instead of having to go to a new page, having a reload, which is a big hassle for users. It's instant, giving me a diagram of how the site works. I can X out of this. I can click on my account. It shows me my recent activity, portfolio, etc. And what's great is it's both my account as in my activity and my settings. So I can set what I get emailed about here. One thing I don't like about the site is now I don't really know what to do. How do I get back to the trading floor I was on? I'm assuming it's this Trade Now button, but I think this button is more appropriate for the first time somebody's going to trade on a site, rather than going back to the trading floor. So I'll click that, and yep, just as I suspected, it takes me back to the StarStreet site, trading floor site. What's also cool is I've got this little box up here showing me my funds, how much I have locked up, and by locked up it means how much I have in a pending order on this bid I've made. I can cancel the bid, I could hold the bid off if I don't want to accept any bids at the 109 price I put in. And then the total value of my portfolio. So it's almost like E-Trade or any other stock purchasing website, except instead of stocks for companies, it's soccer teams or football teams, if you will. And that's about it. So I'm all done. I'm going to click sign out. And I'm off the site, taken back to the home page. I can sign right back in. If you notice, you actually have to use Facebook. You can't sign in by just creating an account. But the advantage of that is your users are going to be a lot more engaged once they're on the site. You're not going to have that pollution of bad data or fake usernames or weird usernames and lack of images. So there you go. That is the StarStreet Sports Stock Market. Thanks for watching.